Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you tap that subscribe button and join the family. We would love to have you. If you are already a part of the family, do know that all of your love and support is appreciated, as always. If this message resonates with you, family, please make sure that you tap that like button and drop a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. If it does not resonate, please do not force it to fit. Please keep in mind that this is a collective message, which means that it reads the energy of the collective. And if you would like a reading that reads your energy and your energy alone, you can go ahead and book that in the description box below. Okay. And you can also book a personal life coaching session with me as well, because I am a master certified life coach. And I can help you navigate through all the changes, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. My beautiful people, you are being called to be patient. The number 1, 4, and 5 may be significant here. Some of you may be seeing those numbers. Some of you may be born in January, April, or May. Some of you may be 41, 45, 54, 55, but also you don't have to be. And these numbers may be significant for the past, the present, or the near future, okay? So take note of these numbers, because numerology is how a lot of our ancestors and spirit guides communicate with us, all right? And so we got the Temperance card here upright, and this card always speaks of patience, peace, balancing of actions, compassion, keeping your composure, as well as tranquility. So again, with the patience, the ancestors are wanting you to avoid making rushed decisions. They want you to think things through, okay? Now is not the time to be impulsive. Many of you are entering into a time of harmony and peace, but they're wanting you to be very careful with your actions and to make sure that you're taking into consideration the feelings of others. Remember, about 2 readings ago, I spoke about community, right? And joining forces with the people around you. So they're wanting you to be patient and present, okay? Practice patience and practice being present. A lot of times we do things not really thinking that our actions can hurt the feelings of others. A lot of times we say things not really thinking that our words can hurt the feelings of others. And now is not the time for that. Now is the time to think things through. All right? In all aspects, all across the board. This could be in relationships, this can be at a job, this could be in your career, business, whatever, okay? And I feel like it could be a marriage or a relationship for a lot of you, because we got the Ace of Swords here in reverse. And the Ace of Swords is a card that speaks of marriage. And remember, I told you guys that marriage in tarot doesn't necessarily mean literal marriage. If that is what you want, then of course, you will manifest that. But it could also be through business. You can be married through any type of contractual agreement. So with this Ace of Swords, we're looking at victory, okay? Abundance and intense emotion, so excitement that has to do with that. So the Ace of Swords in reverse talks about a new birth, so pregnancy, right? And increase in family by marriage or adoption, as well as relocation. So I think I said in the last reading, some of you guys may be starting a new family, starting a new career. And if it's a new career, then you know that this pregnancy is just a pregnancy of ideas, right? You may be pregnant with new ideas. You may be fertile with ideas. Some of you may be doing some like journaling and planning, and you find like the more you write and the more you plan, the more ideas you have, which is great. And if you're not writing, make sure that you are writing. They want to make sure that you are documenting all of these great ideas you're having, okay? And for those of you who may have entered into new relationships, and you may be planning to conceive or trying to conceive, you will be successful with that, okay? So congratulations on that. Some of you are starting new businesses, and I feel like a lot of you are worried about the outcome. They don't want you to worry. They want you to plan. They want you to execute. They don't want you to waste time and energy worrying, okay? Because they already got you. You already signed this contract. Your soul already agreed to this. And so you literally have nothing to worry about. Everything is going to work out in your favor, all right? And so that brings us to the Six of Cups. But before we move forward, I wanted to also remind you guys that when we're talking about numerology, because we spoke of the number 1, 4, 5, right? In numerology, you may not see those specific numbers. You may see, for example, a 0 and a 1, which equals to a 1, okay? You may see a 2 and a 2, which equals to a 4. You may see a 1 and a 3, which equals to a 4. All right? So just make sure that you are looking not only with your eyes, but with your third eye as well. Use all three eyes. Don't just use your physical senses, use your mental and spiritual senses as well. And some of you also need to be aware of your dreams. Make sure that you're writing these dreams down whenever you do have dreams, no matter how silly they may seem, no matter how scary they may seem. All of your dreams are meaning something right now because your ancestors and your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. All right? Moving forward, now we got the Six of Cups upright. So the Six of Cups upright represents your past and memories of simple pleasures. Some of you may be reminiscent about times when things were a little bit easier. I'm hearing back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, and now you're like, damn, like I'm adulting and adulting is rough. I miss when I was younger. I wish I didn't take for granted being young. And so, yeah, like, again, some of you are embarking on a new journey, right? And so you know that it's not going to be easy, or either that or it hasn't been easy. And that's why that Temperance card came out here upright, because the ancestors want you to be patient, okay? Everything is going to work itself out. I'm seeing an iron. It's so funny how these messages come, like an iron, just an iron, right? And so you know what irons do? They iron out the kinks, they clear out the wrinkles, and they smoothen things out. And so I feel like that's what your spirit guides, that's what your ancestors are doing for you. They're working things out in the background, and you may not see it because you're so busy in the physical realm. But trust me, they are. Everything is working out in your favor, okay? And so with this Six of Cups, there may also be people from your past popping up. Y'all already know how I feel about them exes and the ex-friends. Like, no, stay right where you're at, okay? And so, once again, I'm letting you guys know that we're not going backwards. It's funny because in this picture, the guy is hiking forward, right? But he's like low-key looking backwards, like he's trying not to turn his whole neck. But you can see he's peeking behind him. And once again, like I said in the reading before last, it's okay for you to reflect, right? Because the past is a part of our journey, but you cannot go backwards, okay? Do not allow any of these people from your past in. And for some of you, I'm hearing that it may not be people, it may be habits. Some of you guys may have been on drugs. Some of you guys may have been really heavy drinkers, really heavy smokers. And again, they're wanting you to be patient, have some self-control, and move forward, okay? Be strong. That's what they want you to do. And so with the Six of Cups, it's speaking of a move of some type, right? And so once again, some of you guys are moving physically, some of you guys are moving spiritually, right? Like you're being brought into a new mindset, a new way of seeing things, a new way of living, okay? And so some of you may also be making some type of move in order to recapture your past. So even though you're not going backwards, like let's say for example you move to a new location and you're like, oh, let me go drive by the old block and see who's there, or let me go look in the family photo album again, because I'm hearing again back in the days when I was young. So a lot of you guys are reminiscing, right? Because sometimes it's like that, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes when we're moving forward, we miss the past and we're like, oh man, remember when, you may be looking to have a conversation with an old friend or an old neighbor or a family member, a cousin, like, yo, cousin, remember when we used to, because you're reminiscing. And again, it's okay to revisit the past mentally, but we're not going backwards physically, because you have entered into a new phase now, so it doesn't make sense to go back there. So yeah, that's where some of you guys are right now. And so you're remembering the days when things were a little bit more simple. You have beautiful things in store for you. You are being elevated to a new level. And in order to reach that new level, you have to be able to look at the past and say, I appreciate it. It's a part of my journey, but I am moving on from it. Okay. Why am I hearing moving on up from the damn Jeffersons? Was it the Jeffersons? Yeah. I think the show was the Jeffersons, moving on up. So yeah, my ancestors have such a sense of humor. I think it's hilarious. So we're moving on to the Star card, which is a wonderful card. The Star card is one of the most powerful cards in the deck. It's one of the best cards in the deck, okay? Because the Star card speaks of peace, once again, just like that Temperance card, right? Peace, abundance, success in all projects being sought out. But it also represents a sense of loss, and this could be individual or material loss, right? And it represents hope and reflection. And so let me break down the loss that it represents here. And it goes with that Six of Cups that we just discussed. Like you're looking back and you feeling like you feeling like you may have lost something because you had to let something go or you had to move on. But in reality, it's like you only got rid of it to make room for something even better, right? It's like you try to open one door and the door is locked and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? The door is locked. And then you turn around and realize there's a bigger door made of all gold and it's all yours. And it's like, okay, one door closed and another door is going to be opening that's going to bring me all this abundance, all this wealth, material wealth, spiritual wealth, right? All the whole nine. And speaking of nine is also significant. Nine represents transformation. So yeah, bars. All right. So now this Star card reflecting, you guys are reflecting on the future and hope, because you're hoping, sorry, I'm saying that backwards. You guys are reflecting on the past, okay? And hope is here because you're hoping for a better future. So it's like a lot of you may be taking a leap of faith. You're like, okay, I don't know where I'm gonna land, but I'm gonna do this. And it's like I'm seeing somebody trying to walk across like a tightrope or like a really flimsy ass bridge. And you're like, okay, I'm about to run for it. But you looking behind you like, let me see how far I've gotten, right? Or let me see if I'm making the right decision here. How close is the ledge if I decide to turn back? All right. But the ancestors are wanting you to make sure that you don't turn back. Just keep going. Just keep going. This has already been predestined. You are in a place of success. And I got my neighbor's dog here confirming, okay? He's been quiet all day and then he randomly just barked just now. So with this Star card, star card. I'm being called to read from the guidebook. It says a great time of hope for the future and reflection on past achievements. A time to look at your life with great hope for the future. Good things are on their way. A wonderful card. So once again, the star card is an amazing card. We got the number 1 here, we got the number 7 here, and we got the number 8. Okay, so 1 is a number of change as well. Okay, new beginnings, and 7 is a number of like the spiritual realm, emotions as well. So I feel like some of you may also be turning to your spirit guides too. Some of you guys may be manifesting by like meditating, right? And some of you guys also put up that altar that we discussed. Some of you guys are working on putting up your ancestor altar, or you already did it. Either way, kudos to you. Ekuche, which means job well done in Yoruba culture. I'm teaching y'all. Hopefully you guys are paying attention, right? And when you think about the stars, right? You think about celestial bodies, right? You think about eternity, okay? Which even more goes back to the spiritual world once again. And so, yeah, you guys have a very strong spiritual team on your side, and they want you to realize that. For some of you, these changes may be taking place in 1 week, 7 days, 17 days, okay, or even 8 days. You may start to feel these effects. For some of you, it already started to take place, but you will be feeling the peak at these times, okay? And then we got here the Knight of Swords in reverse. So the Knight of Swords in reverse represents a lack of strategy, a lack of confidence, and a self-imposed false sense of security. So what does that mean? Let's break this down, because I did also ask for clarification, okay? Some of you, again, are lacking confidence, and that's why you're lacking, and that's why you're looking back, you're looking behind you, like, you know, some of you kind of just want to run and curl up under your covers, like you just, you know, you like, am I making the right decision? Some of you are making moves so big that your success is scaring you, okay? And that's also why your ancestors want you to know that you are covered, you are taken care of, you don't need to have any type of fear, okay? So now when I asked to clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse, we got the Moon card here. The Moon card has the number 1 on it, the number 8 on it, and also breaks down to the number 9, which once again is change and transformation, okay? And that 1 there is new beginnings. So the Moon card speaks about our emotions, okay? The Moon card also speaks about the emotions of others. And so some of you have people around you who are envious of what you're doing. Some people are, unfortunately, they are intimidated by you. They should be inspired by you, but they're intimidated by you. And so there's some type of gossip, defamation, like people throwing dirt on your name. They may be lying about you, spreading rumors about you. And some of you, like, I'm seeing a bunch of flies. So that's monitoring spirits. So you may have some nosy ass individuals around you that are in close proximity to you. And also there are some secrets here. So you guys are going to be learning about some secrets. Again, it could also be the gossip. Like, you know, it may be, I'm seeing, like someone's like, oh, did you know the collective did XYZ? And when you hear it, it's news to you. You're like, oh, wow, I did XYZ. I didn't even know that, you know? So it's like that type of thing. Everything is going to be coming out to you because, again, you are heavily protected with this star card here. You're heavily protected, and you are very highly ranked spiritually. So anything said about you, any ill intention sent towards you is going to backfire so stinking bad. I really want you to understand what I'm saying. It is not going to have any effect on you. It is going to turn around like a damn boomerang, and it's gonna infect and affect the person who started this rumor or who sent these ill intentions your way. Okay. Your ancestors do not play about you. And so the moon card is saying lies and deceptions confuse your options. Watch out for friends who are in fact enemies. So I'm hearing the word frenemies here, okay? There's gossip surrounding the situation. Events are or will become crazy. So yeah, again, things are going to be coming out. But what matters is how you deal with it, okay? We got this 8 of coins here upright. And this also was to clarify that Knight of Swords in reverse. The 8 of coins upright speaks of knowledge, okay? But it also speaks of like promotion. So basically, because you're moving up, that's why there's this gossip and this defamation. People feel like you're leaving them behind, okay? And if you are already family and you've listened to my readings before, you already know how I feel about them people, okay? It's bye for them because we all got the same 24 hours in the day. So if you choose to spend the 24 hours that you got hating and being envious, that's on you, because we're spending our 24 hours progressing, okay, and working for our future, working smart, working hard, all the above. So that's on those people. But anyway, knowledge. So some of you may be learning of this gossip and rumors that are being spread about you, and some of you are learning new things that's going to help you along with this new destination, with this new level that you are being brought into, okay? Some of you will be learning a trade again, and this keeps coming out. So a lot of you guys are on your path of learning self-sustainability. A lot of you guys are on the path of gaining economic stability, and you guys are seeking opportunities that can help you benefit in the long run, okay? Which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so that brings us to this 3 of coins here. And the 3 of coins is a card that speaks of career, self-employment. So again, some of you are starting a new career, a new business, you're being promoted, congratulations. And some of you may be expanding your knowledge in your career so you can make more money, right? And so initially there may be more work put in than compensation. Like some of you guys may have to do like an internship, or you may be doing training where you won't be getting paid as much, or even with starting a business, usually for any type of business, you may not see as much revenue in the first few years, and then you got some businesses that take off in that first year, depending on the money that you have to invest into your marketing and how knowledgeable you are in that field, okay? And as someone who runs many businesses, I can tell you that, yeah, at first it's not going to be easy. And at first there may be more work put in than rewards, okay? But the ancestors are wanting you to keep going because, again, you have their full support. They are 100% behind you and in front of you and next to you. Okay? So the 3 of coins is saying it may take some time to get what you want. There will be much need for work and skills to succeed. So yeah, again, some of y'all are just learning new things so that you can be successful in this trade, right? And then we got this Hierophant here upright. So the Hierophant card speaks of possible marriage, searching for meaning and reality, and also sometimes it can mean feeling trapped. So yeah, marriage and pregnancy is coming up a lot, and I feel like a lot of you are starting a new relationship, or you are thinking about leveling up this relationship, right? Taking this relationship to another level. Some of you guys are getting married, expecting babies. Some of you guys are signing business contracts. And so with that being said, there are some of you who want all of that, and you're having a hard time obtaining it. And so that's why that reflection is coming in, right? And that's why this Hierophant card speaks of searching for meaning and reality. You're like, well, where's my family? Where's my love? Where's my relationship at, right? And so the ancestors want you to stop comparing yourself to others, okay? Because when we do that, we feel like our journey, we feel like we're late or we're behind. But that's not the case. Everyone's journey is their own individual journey, okay? There are people that graduate from school or from college in like their 40s and 50s. There are people who don't start really making good money until they're in like their 40s, 50s. And so then you also have people who start making great money in their 20s. So everybody's journey is different, and we're here to experience life at our own pace, and we're all here to accomplish our own individual missions, right? We all have a purpose for being here. So some of you, you may have spent your earlier life reflecting, learning lessons, so that by the time you got, to your 40s, 50s, 60s, you would have learned all lessons that needed to be learned so that you can thrive, right? And so you were doing what you were supposed to be doing. You were learning your lessons. You were making mistakes and learning from them, because experience is the best teacher. And then we got some people who may have, started making a lot of money, or may have started their career really young, and so they didn't have time to really focus on learning about themselves and bettering themselves. So now when they get to their 40s, 50s, and 60s, their career may slow down, and they may start to do more soul searching, So just to show you guys, like, everybody's journey is their own individual journey. Do not allow social media, TV, the media in general, anything to make you feel less than, okay? And so with this Hierophant here, it says, a search for meaning and truth, a time of self-discovery and morality. Sometimes feelings of being overwhelmed, deeper ties to others occur, conservative ideas. So yes, some of you guys are linking up. And remember, I said before, you guys are joining organizations, signing contracts. Some of you guys are linking up in love, and you're like, hey, let's do this together. Let's do life together. I'm really fond of you, so let's do this. Whatever the case may be, we have lots of new beginnings here in business and career. And the ancestors definitely want you to stay grounded, stay patient, and stay focused on your goal, okay? Let's see what we have to close this reading. So to close this reading, we got the Hanged Man in reverse, we got the Ace of Staffs upright, and we got the Sun card upright, okay? The Sun card is such a wonderful card to close a reading with. So let's break this down. This Hanged Man in reverse speaks of irresponsibility, low self-esteem, and lack of patience. So once again, they're wanting you to build yourself up. Some of you guys have low self-esteem right now. You're insecure because you keep comparing yourself to the success and the achievements of others. Remember, you are on your own individual journey. That is going to get you caught up. That's going to keep you left behind. And a lot of times when we do that, for some of us, it leads to envy, because you're like, oh, well, how come I don't got what they got? Don't do that. Don't get yourself caught up in those emotions. It's a very weak emotion. It's a natural emotion for a lot of humans, but it's a very weak emotion, and it's a lower vibrational emotion. You need to transmute that energy and turn that into fuel. Okay, you are an alchemist, so you can alchemize that energy, and you can transmute that energy into inspiration. Okay, make you better. Again, when you see people doing better than you, be happy for them, but I want you to also keep yourself focused on your own energy. Be happy for them, send them love, right? But also pour into yourself. Okay, don't compare yourself to them. pour into yourself. And as far as the irresponsibility goes, some of you are distracted. I feel like you're distracted from social media. For some of you, watching TV, reality shows, doing everything that is going to make you compare yourself to others. And so because of that, some of you guys aren't accomplishing what needs to be accomplished, or better yet, some of you guys aren't accomplishing as much as you could accomplish, or as much as you would accomplish if you were focused on your own individual journey, okay? I'm just the messenger, so keep that in mind. And again, with this impatience for the hanged man, they want you to be patient. You really need to practice patience. Because that came out multiple times in that reading. And that patience is your superpower, because everything is working out in your favor in the background, and you need to trust that. In order for you to be able to trust that, you have to be patient, okay? And then we got this Ace of Staves here, upright. The Ace of Staves is a card that speaks of childbirth, new projects, business ventures. Again, oh my goodness. So yeah, some of y'all are having some babies. Oh my gosh, if you guys are having a baby, make sure you come back and drop the good news in the comment section, because Auntie Relly wants to know, okay? So this childbirth and new business ventures, new projects, new beginnings. The guidebook says this is a great time to start a new business. Business ventures prosper, new career, childbirth is possible. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Congratulations. And even if you guys are opening new businesses, keep me posted, keep me updated, right? I want to know. I care. Okay. Good luck to you guys. The Ace of Staves is telling you that this is going to be successful. All new projects, ventures, pregnancies, childbirth is going to be successful. So to close up this reading, we have the Sun card upright. What a fantastic card. Oh my gosh. So material wealth, positive and solid love relationships, peace, vitality. First of all, somebody is in love here. Okay, somebody is in love, and I'm over here blushing. I am so happy for you. Make sure you guys come back and let me know the good news, okay? I want to know if you're having a baby. Like, let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Give us the news. All of your online aunties and uncles want to know, okay? And then also peace. Again, that's like the third or fourth time that the word peace came up here, okay? And vitality. The guidebook says this is a time of absolute joy, peace, and happiness. You look at life as a gift full of future fortune. So many good things are approaching. Everything you touch now will lead to success, ultimate success. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Remember, guys, this is your own individual journey. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. Make sure you practice patience. Do not allow anybody to knock you off of your path, okay? This is your path, okay? It's not personal, it's spiritual. Everything is already predestined, okay? Your journey has already been mapped out by you. You signed these contracts. You agreed to this particular journey, okay? So it's not personal, it's spiritual. Always remember that. It's not personal, it's spiritual. All right, guys. So once again, if you guys need a personal reading, that can be booked at the link in the description box. Remember, this reading was just for the collective. If it does not fit, don't force it to fit. If it does fit, please drop a comment. Let us know how it fits. Also, tap that like button and subscribe, okay? You can also book a life coach session with me. That link is also available in the description box. I am a master certified life coach, and I can help you set goals and navigate through all the changes taking place in your life, okay? Please follow me on all social media platforms. That link is also available to you in the description box. And if you enjoy these readings, I would love it if you leave a donation. That is also available at the link in the description box below, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, my loves, peace and oneness.